Hello, how are you? Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and honestly, yes, you watching this video, hi, how are you? What's your name? My name's Dylan. I want to make this a little bit more personal, so I'm going to be talking about one-on-one contact, so whoever's watching this, hi. I just woke up from a 14-hour night sleep, and oh my gosh, I'm sipping my coffee. I woke up with a caffeine headache because, usually I drink coffee before I go to bed, and I didn't get that today. But anyways, this is the Rideshare Hub. My name's Dylan. This channel is all about Uber, Lyft, rideshare, everything in the gig economy, including food delivery, etc. And I just woke up to this stunning news. Uber argues that drivers are not core to the business. They just stated that. And as a driver myself, a little bit offended, a little bit of hashtag triggered, not gonna lie. But at the same time, I wanna give them the benefit of the doubt and hear what they have to say. So yeah, I usually don't take things personally, but at the same time, what else can you do at this point? So I'm gonna get into all of that. But yeah, here are there are so many headlines. Uber argues its drivers aren't core to its business, won't reclassify them as employees. Honestly, the reason I'm not taking this personally is because I don't think they mean that. I think they're just saying that to get out of, having to reclassify drivers as employees. But I could be wrong. This is just my personal opinion, and I'm not saying anything is factual. This is just my opinion. I am just a commentator on all this, a driver myself. And I want to get, this is a blog, a rideshare blog, video blog as they call it, a vlog. So I'm going to get into all of that, but please, before we dive right in, if you have not done it yet, please hit the like button. It helps me out so much, and it would honestly help me pursue my dream of being, I guess a part-time YouTuber, so I can do this on the side, and maybe I can make better videos for you guys, because at this point I'm just opening up my camera and filming, and let's face it, these videos are not great. Maybe we can get some more production value in it besides my microwave right here and these plants, which some of you guys said that you liked. But yeah, so here we go. This is from The Verge. Also, what do you guys think about the new iPhone? Are you guys gonna get the new? I'm thinking about getting the new iPhone 11 Pro. What do you guys think about that? Bad decision? Good decision? You guys gonna get the new iPhone? Okay. Sorry, quick detour. The Verge. Uber argues its drivers aren't core to its business, won't reclassify them as employees. The ride-hail company shrugs off a new bill in California, but legal challenges loom. Also, if you guys are not yet subscribed, go ahead and click subscribe right now, so you don't miss out on any more rideshare content. Please. Okay. That's a pretty cool logo thing. I don't know where they got that. Anyways, Uber won't reclassify its drivers from independent contractors to employees in light of a new bill that passed in California, largely because the bill doesn't specifically require them to do so, the company's chief legal officer said on Tuesday. So, if you guys didn't know what's going on, basically the California State Assembly wrote a bill called AB 5 or Assembly Bill 5, which reclassifies gig workers as employees. So to change basically the status, basically makes it a lot harder for companies to keep their workers independent contractors, and it would basically, yeah, it's pushing them. I'm learning a lot of this on the go. I was really bad at history in high school, so this is like a refresher course for me in politics. But basically, it makes it more difficult for companies to keep their workers as independent contractors, and basically making them be employees to receive benefits and set wages and the right to unionize. And so basically they did that, and Uber and Lyft came together and said, we don't want this to happen. And so they put up $90 million together with DoorDash to yeah, basically to go against the employment. And also they held rallies, they sent out petitions, they sent out these little stickers for drivers, at least in California, asked me about my independence, to put on our windshield for passengers to ask us about our independence. I don't know why, I don't know how that really is gonna help, but I think they, oh yeah, it's independentdriver.org. They put up, they created a whole website for this stuff for us to send in our video submissions, which I sent in mine. I definitely do want to stay an independent I mean, I don't know. Honestly at this point, I don't even know, because I don't even know what it would look like if we were employees. Like, you know, I just got this notification on my phone from Lyft saying that, you know, they're still fighting. So basically the bill passed, right? And the governor, I think today is gonna sign it, or not gonna sign it. But even though, yeah, so it says CA lawmakers just approved AB 5. Here, I can just go. So Lyft just sent me this. If you're not in California, you probably don't see this, but if you are in California, you probably got a message that looks like this. As a result, you may soon be required to drive specific shifts, and stick to specific areas. No changes have gone into effect, and we promise to let you know when they do. Join us in continuing to advocate. Yeah, you may be required to drive specific shifts. So, yeah, they just sent us that, and yeah, it's like they still want us to. They want us to call Governor Newsom. Like, they're still fighting. So, just so you guys know the whole, like, what's going on, Uber and Lyft really don't want this to go into effect. They really don't want their drivers to be employees. And so what did they say when the bill did actually pass? They said, well, no, this is Uber saying this. Lyft is like, I don't know. I'm kind of like curious, because Lyft and Uber are going separate directions on this. Uber came out and say, their legal chief officer said, well, the bill, even though the bill applied and they've been trying to, you know, not let it pass, they came out and said, well, you know, drivers aren't even core to our business, so this bill doesn't even apply to us, because the whole thing was like, workers are employees so long as they are, you know, doing, like, performing work inside the usual course of a business. And like, it's almost, for me at least, it seems pretty obvious that drivers are. However, this guy, the Tony West, the legal chief officer, he's really smart. So, and Uber's smart, guys. Those guys, they all have master's degrees and doctorates, and, you know, they're, not to say that education makes somebody smart, but kind of does. You know, I'm proud to say, like, I graduated from UC Berkeley, and I know I look like I just woke up out of bed and I'm talking, like, off the top of my head, but, like, to be honest, that experience helped me out so much. Like, I mean, yeah, just growing this channel taught me how to grow a little, you know, took a marketing class there. But anyways, and so they're smart about their wording. They're basically saying that it will, you know, Uber is not just a cab company, you know, they're much more, which when you look into it, they're kind of right. Like, they're doing Uber Freight, which is like, you know, the trucking company. They're doing Uber Eats, food delivery. They're doing normal Uber. They're doing self-driving cars. Like, Uber is doing a lot. And honestly, guys, if you didn't know, but Uber's main, like, business model for the future, well, maybe not main, but one of their biggest for the future is their self-driving cars. That's why investors are investing in them, because they're basically betting on being the first and the best in self-driving cars, which kind of makes sense, because the only way self-driving cars are going to be popular is if you can book one, and Uber already, you know, has the majority of the market. So, like, that's why they went. Again, I'm just speculating. This is just, I'm not an employee, so I don't know for sure, but in my opinion, that's why they went their IPO. That's why they have billions and billions of dollars, is because, you know, they're betting on being profitable with self-driving cars. So, you know, for them to say drivers aren't core to its business, well, I kind of do understand that, because again, you know, this is not something to take personal. You know, don't say, oh, I'm a driver, what, am I not core to its business? How Uber got rich off of me? Okay, yeah, true, but like, it's a lawyer talking. Like, relax. They're just trying to get out of this in order to stick to being an independent driver. I mean, I definitely do see the side. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think drivers are core to its business? I don't know. So let's keep reading. Contrary to the rhetoric we've heard, AB5 does not automatically reclassify any rideshare drivers from independent contractors to employees. AB5 does not provide, this is Tony West, Uber's chief legal counsel's talking, he says, AB5 does not provide drivers with benefits. AB5 does not give drivers the right to organize. In fact, the bill currently says nothing about rideshare drivers. So yeah, if you look at the bill, they don't even address rideshare drivers at all. And so, you know, Uber's fighting this. Uber's not going down easy. And in the where do I want to say it? Tony West, I believe, you know, don't quote me on this, but he said something like, Uber is not we're not foreign to lawsuits. Like, Uber's almost, they're pretty much saying like, look, we've dealt with lawsuits before. Oh yeah, here we go. This is what it says. It says, asked whether the company could afford a potential tidal waves of lawsuit, West was circumspect. Uber is no stranger to legal battles, he said. I think that's one reason I have my job. In other words, Uber is so used to being sued, it's not clear that AB5 presents any unique challenges in that respect. I just made a video about this. Uber got, what's her name? Oh, this chick's name, I forget her name. She, let me see if I can find her name. She represented like a slew of legal battles. Here, let me type in my own video really quick, because, you know, I make so many videos, sometimes I forget. That guy's hilarious, by the way. Long Beach Griffey, he's so funny. Okay, so I just made this video, right? She like basically put together a bunch of lawsuits. Oh yeah, that girl, that lady right there.
Driver.
What's her name? Did I put it right there? Oh, I gotta watch an ad, hold on. But yeah, so basically, like, Uber has already faced thousands of lawsuits from drivers and from...
And then I'm gonna get into the settlement after.
What's her name?
So, a Bay Area ride-hail driver has kicked off...
Uber's like saying, well, they've already faced tons of lawsuits, and, you know, they're still doing well, obviously.
Uber driver late Wednesday filed a proposed...
Oh my gosh, another ad? How many ads are on my videos, guys? Why are so many ads on my videos? I don't put that many in. Okay, at least I can skip it after 5 seconds. Okay, I don't remember her name, but basically I was saying that Uber has already faced tons of lawsuits, and so this is just another lawsuit in their opinion. Like, they should be fine, is what they're saying. So, I don't know. Are Uber drivers core to its business? I honestly thought that was like kind of funny than anything, but at the same time it is really smart, because Uber's, you know, Uber's fighting back and saying that they don't, you know, they're not surrendering easily to this employment thing. And I'm with Uber. I don't want to be an employee. And I am honestly at this point, like, it is pretty convincing. I don't even think I don't think we're that, okay, some of you guys are probably gonna be triggered when I say that, but I kind of agree. I don't think Uber drivers are core to its business. Like, there is so much more to Uber than just the taxi company. Like, you know, I'm just saying, like, that's just my thought. Like, I would love to hear your challenges. Look, if you disagree with me, good for you, but don't go in the comment section and go, oh my gosh, F you, dude, you have no idea what it's like to be a full-time driver, screw you, you're stupid. Like, do you really, if you're talking like that, do you really think that that's how we're gonna, like, learn from each other and progress? If you disagree, I would love to hear your thoughts, but, you know, state them out. Like, you know, pretend that you're like a professional in this, and like that you want to present your argument, you know, because again, like, I have really high up people in rideshare looking at my comments, and if they go down there and see that drivers are like just cussing each other out, do you think that looks good? No. They're gonna take the other side if you're doing that. So if you disagree with me, because I know we are getting political, present your thoughts in a clear and succinct manner and be respectful of one another. Like, that's the Rideshare Hub. There's already enough negativity in this world. We don't need any more negative comments, especially on my videos alone. So I've looked at, you know, the comment section, and, you know, some of you guys are getting, like, yeah, look, I like when people oppose my thoughts. That's the best way that we can learn. But when you start, it's like a 4-year-old trying to, maybe not a 4-year-old, but like a 7-year-old having an argument. Like, you don't want to start your argument calling somebody stupid or like cussing at them, because that automatically diminishes your credibility. It's like you're settling for that. Like, that's all you have. All you have to do is like cuss somebody out. It's like it's like you trying to start a fight and you're going and you just like sucker punch the guy like in the back of the head without him even being prepared. Like, if you want to fight with somebody, like, you know, get in a ring, put on boxing gloves, and like actually like fight fairly, rather than just like, you know what I mean? It's yeah, I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is, be like, if you're gonna comment about this, don't cuss people out while you're doing so. That's all I wanted to say. So anyways, but I do want to hear your thoughts, so let's hop into the comment section. I'll be replying to comments all day. This is probably the only video I'm gonna make today, so again, I'm just gonna be jumping into the comment section, and, you know, we can chat about this together. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Again, hit the thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos on this. I'm gonna be commenting all day, or I'm gonna be making videos throughout the week on updates on this, so you don't want to miss out. So if you don't want to miss out, if you don't want FOMO, click the subscribe, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye guys.